Hey guys, so happy Friday everybody, TGIF to everybody. So I'm back with a new video and I'm sorry for the messy hair. I just got home from work and I just decided to put my hair in a half messy ponytail like that. And while waiting for my husband to come home, I decided to go ahead and film a video, a vlog for you guys. So today I'm happy because of three things. Not only it's Friday, I can also make a video for you guys and upload it hopefully tonight if I'm not gonna be too busy. And one thing that I'm happy about is that I found out that YouTube, I am now allowed to upload a video that is 15 minutes longer. No, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. 15 minutes or more or longer videos, now I can upload it. Because before, YouTube won't allow me, but for some reason it changed and I'm like, yay, because before I used to time my videos because if I go over 15 minutes, YouTube will never allow me to upload them. Okay, on to the topic for today. So, in 2 weeks time, or a week, I think, a week and a half, there's this called Golden Week. It's supposed to be a whole week, like 7 days of holidays and no work and no school, but for some reason it's only 4 days, so I call it the golden 4 days or the golden days because it's not actually a week, but whatever. So there are 3 holidays in Golden Week, so I'm gonna tell you guys what are those. So I made a memo because so I won't forget them. May 3rd this year is a Saturday. It's the Constitution Day here in Japan. May 4th, Sunday, is the Greenery Day. May 5th, Monday, is Children's Day. So that is when you see those carp flags around, which they call koinoburi. So that's when they celebrate Children's Day. So yeah, when you see those flags, it means that household or that house has a son. Because that's for boys, basically. And the 6th, May 6th, is Tuesday, which is an offset because obviously Saturday and Sunday is going to be the holiday, which is it's already a holiday, so there's an offset extra day for that, which is on Tuesday. So yeah, 4 days of no work. You know, what can you ask for? I mean, you need a break. Golden Week is coming up, yay. So I'm going to do a video today about where or what kind of souvenirs you can get when you go, say, if you're planning on visiting Japan, or when you're already living here and you plan on going somewhere this Golden Week or, you know, weekend getaway or something like that. When you go to a shrine or a temple, me and my husband found or discovered a cool way to collect souvenirs in Japan. Yes, and they're cheap, very, very cheap too. So, yeah, and it's authentic Japanese. You don't have to worry about if it's made in China or some other countries or whatever like that. They're authentic Japanese and they're fairly cheap. It's for 300 yen. It's only for 300 yen. So yeah, but the 300 yen actually is for the temples. But when you go to a shrine, there are shrines that will charge you 500 yen for it. So I'll go into the details later part. All right, so let's start. All right, guys, so I'm going to show you this book. This is called Goshuincho, and that's my name in katakana, Aiona. So what does this mean, Goshuincho? Shu means red, like the stamp, the ink red is shu, and in is like the stamp. So red stamp or red ink. Go is for to say it more politely. So Goshuincho. Cho is like more like not certificate, but to make it simpler, book. So basically Goshuincho means stamp book. There we go. So I have this one. Actually, my husband has the same one, and although he has the blue color because this is more feminine. So yeah, let me start. This is the souvenir that I am going to tell you. So this little book right here is fairly cheap. So we got this when we first went to Kyoto, Kiyomizu-dera. Kiyomizu-dera is like the, what is that? Pure water temple. I think. So yeah, we got it there for 700 yen, which is really, 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 really cheap. 700 yen. And the person there, the guy who was in charge of the stamps and whatever, wrote this and wrote my name on it. And he asked, like, what's your name? Okay, wrote it here. So yeah, so let me open the Goshuincho for you. So in Japan, you go this way, the opposite way. So the first stamp, this is the stamp that I'm talking about. That's the shoe, the red ink over there. So this one we got from Kiyomizudera. So I think this is the kanji for Kiyomizudera. So Kiyomizudera is a pure water temple that you could see or you can visit in Kyoto. So this is the one that has the waterfall or the three streams that it means three different things. One stream is for longer life, and the other stream is for success at school, and the other one is for fortunate love life. So you might want to go there. But FYI people, it is considered greedy if you drink from all of those three streams. So you better be careful. You don't want to be caught like drinking from from all the three streams. So there we go, Kiyomizudera. So this stamp right here is 300 yen. So the book is 700, was 700 yen. Stamp was 300 yen. That's the standard price, I think, for every temple. But when you go to shrine, like I said earlier, they might charge you 500 yen. Because when we went to Meiji Jingu Shrine in Tokyo, in Harajuku, they asked for 500 for that one, which is not really bad, you know. And some temples or some shrine will just ask for donations, so it's all up to you. But I think lesser do not give them like cheaper than 300 yen, because that's kind of like meh, you know. So not too much but not too cheap. So yeah, it's all up to you. Be generous, you know, when they ask for donations. Okay, moving on to the next stamp. I'm not going to show you the other one. So this one is from Kinkakuji, still in Kyoto. Kinkakuji is the Golden Pavilion. You always see that pavilion on any picture. Someone who took picture in Kyoto, Golden Pavilion is always the background picture. So there we go. Kinkakuji. Kin means gold. And there's also a pond around the compound where the Kinkakuji is. And there's like a coin toss area there that I remembered. I tossed a coin like only once and it went right through the bowl. And I was like, yes. And then I made a wish. I think my wish that time was, I want to marry this guy with me right now, because I went there with Jay and we were just dating at that time. So yeah, I think I got so lucky and my wish came true, because yay, we got married. So yeah, so this is Kinkakuji. So if you want to visit, go get this stamp. 300 yen as well. Okay, next one is the Ryoan-ji. Oops, I have a memo because I want to keep track of the names. It's kind of hard to remember when they're in Japanese. So Ryoan-ji, this kanji means rock, like rock, stones. So this place is the famous rock formation. You also see these pictures. They're very famous pictures. So there we go. And there are 15 rocks in the area, in the little Zen garden that they have here. And the interesting feature of that one is the design is like from any vantage point, there's always this one stone that you cannot see from any angle. So you can only see 14 stones instead of 15, but there are actually 15 stones in that Zen garden, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, Ryoan-ji, the rock formation Zen garden. There we go. Next one. Next one is the southern Kyoto one. This is the Fushimi Inari Shrine. If you've seen the movie, was that Memoirs of Geisha? One movie by Ken Watanabe with this torii gates, like the orange gates, thousands and thousands of orange gates and many fox statues around. This is where it was. This is where we got this from. Fushimi Inari Shrine. So yeah, it's also one of the best places to go to when you go visit Kyoto and Nara area. That one. Okay, and then the next one is, let's go to Tokyo. We went to Tokyo. So this is Sensoji. Sensoji. Or it's called Asakusa Cannon Temple. This is the one in Asakusa. The one with the Kaminarimon, or the Thunder Gate. The one with the big red lantern. Like 2 of them. Yes. So this is where it is. There we go. And also, when you want other souvenirs, like Japanese authentic souvenirs, like kimono or folding fans, stickers, stationaries, anything authentic Japanese, you go here, because there's this thing called nakamise. Like when you enter the gate of, before reaching Sensoji, there is a, what do you call this, a 200-meter street full of shops, like goods and foods, souvenirs, anything that you can find there are all made in Japan. So yeah, that's also a best place to go to for Japanese souvenirs. And this one too. There we go. So that's Sensoji. Whoa, oh my gosh. Next one is, oh, this is the one that I'm talking about. On Yamanote line, the train station is Harajuku, adjacent to Yoyogi Park. This is the Meiji Jingu Shrine. So this is not a temple, obviously this is a shrine. And when we went there, we actually saw a traditional Japanese wedding. So it was pretty. It was so pretty. It was so pretty. So yeah, there we go. Meiji Jingu Shrine. So this was 500 yen, but it ain't that much, you know, it ain't that much. So there we go. Oh, by the way, going back to Asakusa, when you go to Asakusa, to Sensoji, there's this very famous melon bread, or we call it melon pan here in Japan. It's very famous. It's so huge and so cheap, and everybody goes there, and sometimes the line is so ridiculous. You gotta check it out. It's near the actual Sensoji, the Sensoji, the area there. I will put a picture, I will insert a picture later so that you'll know what's the name of the place, so you can check it out. It's so delicious. It's so good. It's a must to try it. And their apple pie is really delish too. Alright, on with the stamps again. So this one is in Kawagoe in Saitama. So this is the Kitain. It's another Buddhist temple that we went to. And there are, sorry, I have a memo here. So you can see the Gohyakurakan statues, or the 540 stone statues of the disciples of Buddha. And each one of those statue has their own facial expression, which is really, really cool. And I don't know, there's a story about that when you go there, oh no, when you go there, you pick a statue, you leave a coin, right? And then you go back nighttime when it's like pitch dark, you go back there, and then you look for that same statue that you left the coin on, or something like that. And when you feel that it's warmer than the other statues, and then that means that was you. That statue is you. So yeah, another interesting trivia about this place. So you might want to go. This is an interesting place, and it's not too far from Tokyo, not too far from anywhere, and it's pretty accessible by train, so go there. So this is Kitain in Kawagoe, Saitama. Whew, I ran out of breath. So next one is the Gotokuji. This is in Setagayaku in Tokyo. This is where the white manekineko, or the cat that does this. This is the temple to go to when you want to see that cat or those cats. Or the patron is the white cat, the manekineko, that does that. So yeah, this is in Setagayaku in Tokyo. So it's a good place to go to. It's called Gotokuji. So later I'll show you a picture of how insane that little area there, full of cat statues, like different sizes. It's so insane. On to the next one. This is in Enoshima. Enoshima is a artificial land that's detached from the Kamakura area. So this is the Enoshima Shrine. Noshima Shrine. And their goddess there is Benten, and she is also a patron of mercy. Wait a minute. Goddess of wealth. That's the one. Goddess of wealth. So when people go visit here, there's this little pond there, and there's those little baskets that they put their money in the basket. Of course, you can't put the bill, just the coins, and then wash it off. So that's for good luck, for your money, for more prosperity in life, I guess. So yeah, and actually we did that here when we went to Enoshima Shrine. So that's the one. Moving on. Oh, this is the Kotokuin. Oh, you don't want to see the other one yet. Kotokuin, it's in Kamakura. It's where the second largest bronze Buddha is at. Because the first one is the largest one is in Nara, somewhere south. So you go here, it's closer to Tokyo, to see the Buddha. Let me check. It's 13.35 meters high Buddha, made of bronze, standing in the middle of Kotokuin. There we go. And actually, it's so fun here because you can climb inside the Buddha's head. So we also did that, and it was fairly cheap. I think it was like 30 yen or 25 yen or something like that. So you should also try to get inside the Buddha's head when you go here. So that's the one. There we go. And then next one is another temple. It's in Kamakura. It's called Hasedera. Hasedera. That's the one. Hasedera. And there is a wooden statue which is 9.18 meters tall, which is considered the largest wooden sculpture in Japan. Yeah, there we go. And the Kannon, I think it's Kannon, Kannon, is the goddess of mercy with 11 heads. So when you go here, you could find her inside one of the main halls there. So this is Hasedera in Kamakura. There's also Hasedera in Nara, but we haven't gone there yet. So there we go. Next one. Oh, this one. So remember I said in Kamakura is the second largest Buddha. You go to Todaiji in Uji in southern Kyoto, and you'll find the largest Buddha standing in the middle of the big hall at 15 meters tall, and it's also made of bronze. It's so big, like it's so humongous, like whoa, like humongous. When you go in there, you'll just like take pictures the whole time because it's just an amazing statue. And also, what do you call this? Oh, from the outside, what do you call this? The temple. Is that a temple? Yeah, the temple will open the top window, and when they do that, you will see the Buddha's head from the outside, from afar. So that's how big the Buddha is. So yeah, and also there's another interesting place to try inside the hall, where the Buddha is like right next to the Buddha is like this pillar, which has a hole in its end, and they said that it is also the same size as the Buddha's nostril. So when you're able to squeeze in yourself in there, you will be granted enlightenment in your next life. So many students go to Kyoto and Nara, and specifically at Todaiji, and many of them try to squeeze themselves in that little pillar, and most of them are very successful, and most of the time that they take pictures and they're just like happy that they were able to do it. So yeah, this one, Todaiji in Uji, Kyoto. There we go. Next one, if you are familiar with Japanese money, you know what a 10 yen is. 10 yen coin is. So a 10 yen coin, at the back of the 10 yen coin, hi! Sorry about that, Jay just came home. So yeah, going back, so I was saying about, what is this, Byodo-in. So the 10 yen coin at the back of that building that you'll see is the Byodo-in. And the famous hall there is called Phoenix Hall because of those two phoenix birds on top of the roof. So when you go there, you'll see them. And there's also a big Buddha there, but it's not as big as the one in Todaiji. But yeah, where we go. So yeah, this one is also in Kyoto area. The name is Byodoin. It's one of the tourist spots too because it's famous because it's on the actual money. And for the last one, this one is in Tokyo. It's a temple. It's called Sengakuji. Sengakuji. There we go. And you'll find, this is going to be interesting, you'll find the place where they buried the 47 Ronin here, this place. It's not too big, just a graveyard and a museum, and I think there's another hall there. But the main thing that the main reason why people go here is to see the graveyard of those 47 Ronin. If you don't know the story, Google it. They have a movie, and the DVD is out now too, right?
Yeah.
47 Ronin.
The movie sucks though.
It's pretty. It sucked, he said, but yeah, it's a long story, but it's pretty interesting. So Google it, and if you want to see the actual graveyard, go here. It's in Tokyo. It's pretty easy to go to. I think it's around I forgot the station. I think it's Kanagawa Station. Was that in Kanagawa?
I don't remember.
I can't remember. I'm a bad vlogger. Anyway, you can find the information, I'm pretty sure, on the internet. So that's the one. So yeah, that's it. Finished. So we still need to go to more shrines and temples to fill this up. There we go, because there's still like a lot. So far we have 14 different stamps from different places. So there we go. So that's everything. So if you're interested on, collecting stamps like we do, this I think is the cheapest way to do it. So yeah, and after this I'll be putting pictures of all the places that I talked about, so you'll have an idea how they look like, and I also put the links down below so you can do your research if you want to come and visit and for the upcoming Golden Week here in Japan. So yeah, that's all about for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I'll see you guys next time. So happy weekend. Bye.
Track where it's going to.